Capricorn, hi. I'm going to do a general love reading today with you, for you. I'll be using the Llewellyn deck and a Celtic Cross layout. If it resonates for you, I will be doing a extended reading, and the information is in the box below. Also, I'm now taking personal readings, and the information for that is in the box below. So this may not relate to everybody, as I said, but if it does, resonate for you, then yeah, check out the extended. All right, we'll get going here. Just to be clear too, to let you know that the gender cards, like they're interchangeable with kings and the queens. They refer to the masculine and feminine divine energies that are, they're in all of us. So rather than being gender specific. Yeah. Also, I don't do reversals with this deck. Like I say, it's a Llewellyn deck. Okay. I'll just move this over a bit. You can see it better maybe. So in that it's a general love reading, it doesn't necessarily always refer to romantic love, so I never know, because I'm, just kind of getting your energy and your cards, so we'll see what it shows in this reading. So the guide that's leading into it, from, the universe guide, is the Four of Pentacles, okay? I'm just going to draw a clarifier on that at this point. Okay, I think I'll just leave that and read that and see what, I'll go back to that for you. So above you right now, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is like the, I'm going to draw also a clarifier on that. I'll draw a couple of clarifiers. Oh, nice. So this is around love. So this is in a position of kind of an influential energy on you right now. You may sense it and feel it, because it's not exactly in your life, but it is influencing how you feel and what, where this reading's going. And we've got the Two of Cups, we've got the High Priestess, and the Ace of Pentacles. So there's some information, some higher knowledge being offered to you right now from the universe, and you'll kind of get it intuitively rather than, or you may see it on, how that works, like intuitively you just kind of get this message and it goes like, oh, okay, I get that sort of thing. So trust your intuition right now, because this information that's coming to you is totally about love and about, almost soulmate relationships, okay? So really connected relationship, because at the base of your reading, and even in the previous, near past, I can see where you've been struggling a bit to try and come to terms with something that has affected you, about love. I can see that because the Knight of Cups. So at the base I got the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Now the Nine of Swords is like anxiety, kind of staying up all night, because I kind of feel like there's, their love is showing itself in your life right now. And on you, you've got the Lovers and the Sun too. So once again, it's giving you an opportunity to really get clarity, feel the warmth, open your heart, open your intuition to love, because it is definitely, if it's not already in your life, it's certainly on its way with the Knight of Cups down here, okay? In the past, in the recent past, I feel like you came to a place in your life where you had a pretty solid base, and I can see that now with this guidepost card too, and yet didn't feel fulfilled, or didn't feel like you had that sense of fullness and abundance that you desired, okay? And so with this Ace of Pentacles, I think this is about that kind of additional part of what was missing for you, and what you have been continuously looking for, because I can see that here in your immediate past with the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. So doing a lot of thinking, as I say with the Nine of Swords, even down here, and understanding that, you know, a partnership is different than an attraction. A partnership is based on equal values and reciprocated, you know, desires to build a similar thing in life and want a similar thing and believe in the same kinds of things. This seems to be a theme coming up right now, I've noticed in my readings. Because without it, and that's why I can see with this guidepost, because you got the Four of Pentacles, which is giving you that grounding that you can only get in a soulmate relationship type where, you know, it has that kind of factor to it where there's that equal respect, equal connection, and it's very reciprocal. And I don't think that's always been there for you, which is why now is something coming back into your life, and the sun showing, you know, illuminating what partnership's really about for you. Then we've got the Temperance card and the Five of Swords in your near future. So it's all about perspective and not feeling blocked or defensive, but having the perspective that the sun, as I say, the illumination card that's on you now, is at your back. It's like, you know, it's illuminating the things that you're encountering now and giving you that kind of intuitive clarity about what, because love is definitely, it's an abstract thing in a way, as you know, so it's comprehensible, you're comprehensible through, you know, our intuition more than through our thinking, as you find out down here, because there's been a lot of anxiety and a lot of staying up at night thinking about this, you know, about relationship stuff. So the Five of Swords is also not buying into conflict around this, understanding that, you know, it's not, conflict comes from this kind of thinking, right? Inner conflict comes from overthinking, dark thinking, you know, it's not always your friend. What did they say? The mind is a great servant, but not a great master. And that's how I see in this. It's not a great master. So your master, in terms, is your intuition and your heart energy, right? And that's where your true security comes from, which is what the guide, you know, the universe is bringing in. Otherwise, you're always going to feel like it's, you know, either inner conflict that turns into utter conflict, and that comes from being defensive because, you know, not feeling safe because maybe our values are different, or, you know, so you fall in love with somebody or something like that, and then you find out that, you know, they lie, or they, you know, have a different, they're not generous or something like that. So it's good to start understanding, you know, that connection between values and lovers and, as I say, the Two of Cups, the soulmate relationship. So then I've got the Eight of Wands in your near future and the Wheel of Fortune. So a lot of, like there's been a lot of exchanges of energy and communication going on with you, and maybe talking and trying to sort all of this, you know, out for yourself, because as I say, it seems like it's on you now and it's heading towards your destiny here. And once again, part of the destiny is understanding the truth about love. So that seems to be a big thing right now for you. In your subconscious, we got the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. And I can see why it's a big thing for you right now, because it feels like you're building, you know, this is a time for you to be adding to the things that you've already built in your life. So, you know, you're Capricorn, you know, you like to have solidity, you like to have balance in your life. And also showing up as the Empress here, guiding you. So it's kind of time for you to move into the next area and add something new to your life. And I feel like it's this, you know, this relationship dilemma, for lack of a better word. So you're kind of like going back and forth on this in terms of, you know, what can I add to that I've already developed and has already been successful for me. So maybe the rest of your life has been really successful and you feel like you're coming from a very secure place. And now it's time to understand this part. The Page of Wands, which is in your environment, is leading you to the Ten of Pentacles. So I kind of feel like there's somebody that is already in your life. And once again, it's not male or female, it's an energy. So I kind of feel like there's somebody either in your life or somebody coming. And, as the Page of Wands, it's somebody that's, part of this communication that you've got a lot of communication going on here. So I kind of feel like that this is something, part of your communication, and they, have a lot, it's like listen to them. There's messages coming if we listen to the other person, because what I feel you're heading towards is what the Ten of Pentacles, and that kind of relationship that is holistic and it's built on very solid ground. So having just maybe met somebody, which I kind of feel like that may have happened here, it's important for you to pay attention and to listen to what they say, because as I say, that's the importance of this communication that's going on, and keeping your defenses down, just because that it's not the way that you choose to live anymore in terms of conflict and that kind of thing. In a position of what you want, we've got the Ten of Wands. So you've done a lot of growth through your life. As I say, you've developed and you've built a lot in your life, and you want to keep on building. In fact, you want to build this really solid relationship. And so where do you take that? Where do you take all the growth? And that's in a position of what you want. It's your hopes and desires. Is where do I now take this? Where can I move this into now building a home and a solid relationship for myself? Then we've got the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So there's energy coming in really quickly. This is your outcome card. So a lot more mental energy. It looks to me like there's another person coming in. I can see this person and this person. So if you haven't met this person up here, the Knight of Swords, that person, because this is your outcome, so they may not have come into your life yet, but there is somebody else who's already here. This person is more shy and more, both new, by the way, but this person's kind of more shy and more reserved and more poetic and, more kind of grounded and earthy, and this person's more kind of intellectual and dynamic and fast moving, exciting, and really stimulating for you in terms of appealing to your own sense of excitement and desires there. So I'm gonna do some more when we do the extended reading on this, and we'll see what comes up there for you. It's interesting that the contrast here. I'm just gonna draw an oracle card now. We've got focus. So this is coming from the universe. So really paying attention, like I said, focusing. Listen to what people, remember I said about the Page of Wands too? The signs will be there. So listen to what people are saying, because that right now you've got the sun on you. So really things about relationships and love are being illuminated for you. So it's important to pay attention then and to focus on, as I said, the signals, the signs that are coming. And with the Ace of Pentacles above you, it's kind of like a learning time for you. And the information or the knowledge that's being offered to you is about, the Two of Cups, which is, almost like a soulmate relationship coming. All right. So maybe I'll see you in the extended. If not, Capricorn, have a good week, and I'll see you next week.